It's time for your home with Elise McCollumn from Bullfrog Construction on AM 1480 WLEA. Here's Elise.
Hey, good morning. Welcome to your home. My name is Elise McCollumn from Bullfrog Construction, and I'm glad that you've joined us this morning. I'll be your host for the next 30 minutes. Your Home is a bi-weekly talk show focusing on all aspects of home ownership. Each show will feature a guest or guests who specialize in some aspect of home maintenance, repair, remodeling, and any and all aspects of your home, both inside and out. And this week we are doing another live remote broadcast. We're excited to be here this morning at Gilberry Feed Service, conveniently located at 20 Hurlburt Street in Arkport. And joining me this morning is Bob Gilberry, who's the owner-operator of Gilberry Feed Service. If you have a question or concern about our topic of the day, or any of the topic that we're talking about this morning, you could feel free to give us a call. If you've got a concern about something around your home, remodeling, repairs, or perhaps even building an addition or a new home, give us a call here at Bullfrog Construction. We'd be glad to assist you in any way we can. Our number is 585-737-4553, 585-737-4553. I'd like to take a moment to talk about Gilberry Feed Service before we get started this morning. A little history on this company. In 1960, the founders of Gilberry Feed Service, which was Bob's father, started the business out of a garage in the town of Fremont, New York, with a strong emphasis on personal commitment to local area farmers. Today, Gilberry Feed Service continues the tradition of personal service and commitment to their customers with an expanded service and sales staff. Their staff has trained employees in the heating line that are NFI certified that will assist you in any of your heating decisions, whether it's a wood pellet stove, a biomass heating, a corn, that means corn, wood, or gas. In addition, they have a trained staff in their feed and farm supply line that will individually assist you in purchasing the proper feed for your farm animal or your pet. Also, there's a 2,400, and I'm standing in it right now, square foot showroom that you'll find many of the typical farm store products helpful to anyone that is even... If you have any interest at all in any sort of agriculture at all, this is a great place to stop into. Grilling things, we're going to talk about that. Sorts of different flavored pellets for smoking. Stop in today at Gilberry Feed Service, located at 28 Hurlburt Street in Arkport, or give them a call at 607-295-7421. That's 607-295-7421. You can also find them on the web at feedstoreandmore.com. That's feedstoreandmore.com. It won't be long, folks, before we're going to be talking about the inevitable approach of old man winter. I hate to say those words on a beautiful summer day like today, but it won't be long. So with that, it kind of makes great sense to talk about home heating and alternative heat sources as well. So in and around our area, there's a lot of people who burn wood and there's as a primary heat source. Let's talk, Bob, if we can, just for a moment about wood stoves. Are they all created? You guys have a great selection of wood stoves, I'm sure. I know that your greater business, you've told me, is really in pellet stoves, but you do wood stoves.
We do wood burner stoves. We do pellet stoves. We do gas stoves. When we do multi-fuel stoves, that'll burn corn. Our main line that we carry here is Quadfire. Our Quadfire line is an excellent line. You can look them up, and they're highly rated on all the websites if you look them up. Trained staff, like Elise said, trained staff. We just finished up, Matt, my son, just finished up a new NFI certification, and he's ready to go for fall.
So Bob, what does, because people don't know, what does NFI mean?
Okay, National Fireplace Institute, okay, and there's some pretty rigorous tests and so forth, and a bunch of knowledge we have to know in order to be able to pass that test. So it's a certification really that makes the homeowner feel like he's dealing with somebody that can make their home safe with fire.
Yeah, and folks, you got to remember, this is, we're talking about dealing with fire in the home. So if we're dealing with wood burners, or we're dealing with pellet stoves, or we're dealing with any of these things, we want to make sure that safety is number one, and I'm sure that's the concern here at Gilberry, is to make sure that safety is the number one concern.
Yep, safety is our number one concern, and in a lot of different aspects that many people don't think about. In each town that you go into, there are different codes maybe that have to be met. We're up on all the codes in all the towns. We know all the codes officers, and we're all set to go for fall.
Okay, so, Bob, right now you guys are geared up in here for kind of a summer scenario right now. You've got, your grills. And, folks, we're going to talk about that in a moment, the smokers and the grilling that he's got here. And you guys do quite a good business in that as well. But let's stay on the wood stoves. How many wood stoves do you normally have on display here during the heating season?
During the heating season, we'll have anywhere from 15 to 20 stoves here so people can see the different models. We'll also have burning models so the person can actually see how these things operate.
Wow, awesome. So, why a wood stove over a pellet stove?
Well,
or really, should we go the other way, or are they just created equal?
They are somewhat equal, but there are advantages and disadvantages to both. If you like cleanliness and ease of operation, a wood pellet stove is a definite way to go. If you are younger and you have the ability to go out and cut your wood and you back it up and do all that's involved, and your bones aren't old like yours and mine, then you might be suited for a wood stove.
Did you just call me old right there?
Maybe.
So, what is an average cost? I know that's hard to say because everybody has different of a good quality wood stove.
A good quality wood stove will run anywhere from $2,600 on up, depending on the size.
Now, I'm sure you can spend $1,800 or $1,400 at a box store or something. What is going to make you $2,600, and why should I buy that versus the $1,800 at the big box store?
Well, one of the main things to look at is the quality of the build. These stoves are heavy steel in comparison to going to a box store and looking at what they have. Okay. It will outlast 2 to 1 anything that you can buy out of a box store because of its build.
Yeah, and they do burn out.
They will burn
over time.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got an active flame going, and I know people that burn wood, and every so often, every number of years, they've got to replace the insides and so on and so forth. I don't burn wood myself, but I know a lot of people that do, and I love a wood burning, especially if I can see it.
Mm-hmm.
I really love it. Now, that's another thing. You sell a wood-burning stove that people can actually see.
Actually, every one of the stoves that we sell are glass front, different styles, and different models.
Okay, nice. So, you said higher maintenance. What does that mean to me? Is there more cleaning of the unit or the chimney or than a pellet stove? Is it dirtier burning? I mean, why is there higher maintenance on a wood stove over a pellet stove?
Well, it's not really that it's any dirtier, but in comparison, you do need a Class A chimney for a wood-burning stove or a coal stove, either one.
And what's a Class A chimney mean?
Class A means that you can burn wood, coal, anything that creates a lot of heat.
A lot of heat, really hot. Okay.
Yeah. In comparison, a wood pellet stove creates a maximum of 220 degrees on the flue temperature, and you can get by with a much less extensive setup on a wood pellet stove.
Nice.
For instance, in comparison with a direct vent on a wood pellet stove, you may run a couple $100 for your vent system.
Yep.
Or you could run a couple $1,000 on a wood stove.
Oh, so there's a huge difference there.
A big difference.
Yeah. Okay, so next question is installation.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's key.
It is a key point.
Now, if I go to the big box store again and I buy one, is somebody going to come and install it for me?
Someone from the big box store is probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And they're probably not certified.
They won't be certified.
So if we buy a wood stove from you, you will install anything you sell. I'm assuming you install everything you sell.
That's correct.
And we're going to talk about that here in a few minutes.
Yes.
So the alternative to wood is the pellet stove.
Yes.
Let's take a look at a couple of pellet stoves here. I know you've got a couple of them set up in here right now. Let's take a quick look. We're going to wander over here to the shop. You guys should stop up. Bob has an awesome store here, folks. If you've never been here up in our court on Hurlbut Street, it's a really beautiful store. He's got so many cool things in here. Everything you could possibly want for wood burning and pellet burning and alternative heat sources, Bob has it. He has the log sets that, for the aesthetics, for someone looking for that. So here's a pellet stove here, Bob. Tell me about this pellet stove.
Okay, this pellet stove is a medium size. It's about 35,000 BTUs. glass front, yeah, glass front. I can see it. Every one of our pellet stoves have a glass front. Okay, so maintenance-wise, in comparison to the amount of ash, in comparison to wood, you're going to run about 7 times less on wood pellet than you will wood. And again, the cleaning is once a year on the vent pipe, where usually on a wood stove it could be as often as once a month. Very safe, minimal floor protection, and actually very little clearance is needed on this particular stove here. On this particular stove here, the clearances on the back to a combustible are 3 inches and only 6 inches in front with a hearth board.
So you can get really close to a wall with this unit. Is that what you mean by the clearances? We can get it close to the wall, and we can have furniture fairly close to it without having a chance of something catching on fire.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. In fact, you can put a couch or a chair within 6 inches of this unit.
That is amazing. And this has a blower on it? Is there some sort of a blower system on this?
All built-in blower. It's got a convection blower and a combustion blower. They're actually a direct vent unit. So, yes, you have 2 blowers. And every unit comes with set up with the blowers and automatic thermostat.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Absolutely. So, if I leave work for work in the morning at 7 o'clock and I don't get home until 4:30 or 5 o'clock, I fill up my hopper, right, before I go. How long is that going to go? If I keep it down to, say, 65 or 68, I don't, if I'm not home.
You're going to go 16 hours if you've got it down relatively low. You're going to go 16 hours.
That's amazing.
And in comparison to wood, this is nice because, like you said, if you're going to work, you come home, the room is going to be warm, and you don't have to fuss around with a fire.
There's a tremendous amount more control, Bob, it sounds like, with a pellet stove than there is a wood stove.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I don't burn one myself, but it sounds to me like you have a lot more control with a pellet stove.
Exactly.
Now, efficiency. How much am I losing up a chimney on a wood stove versus a pellet stove?
Well, there's a difference of about 10% efficiency between a wood pellet stove and a wood.
And today's modern wood stove.
Yes.
I mean, the old wood stoves, I'm guessing you're probably not so efficient.
Not so efficient. You'd be lucky to be around 50.
Right. Okay, so cost. Pellets. Now, you sell pellets here.
I do. I sell a lot of wood pellets. Okay. I sell 5 different brands.
Okay.
We do.
Why 5 brands?
Because everybody has a different preference, and also if there's any kind of a problem with me getting a load from one company, I can always jump to another company and get a load.
Yep.
Okay, so we do about 1,500 to 1,800 ton a year. And one of the things that we do here is an early buy, which we actually have going right now, which is a money-saving event, and also we do free storage, so that if you don't have a place to store them at home, we have them in our covered building.
Free storage?
Free.
Okay, so, folks, that's a good thing right there. Right now, there's a big money savings by ordering early, and they will store the pellets for you, so you come and get them as you need them and you use them. So that is a great, great service that you're offering right there. Again, we're not going to find that service at other places. Only here at Gilberry's are we doing that, and that's a reason why you need to get up here today, check this place out. Estimates are free.
Estimates are $50, but when you make your purchase, the $50 comes off your purchase.
Perfect. So it's literally free.
It's free.
If you're a tire kicker, it's going to cost you $50.
That's
if you're serious about a nice stove, hey, folks, we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Your Home here on AM 1480 WLEA, and we will be right back.
Are your windows hard to open? And some do open, but won't stay open.
Oh boy.
Honey, call Bullfrog.
Are your windows drafty and cold?
Honey, call Bullfrog.
Is cleaning your windows a real pain? And have you had enough of high fuel bills?
Honey, call Bullfrog.
At Bullfrog, we make replacing your windows both easy and affordable and can save you up to 50% off your fuel bills. Never requires painting and makes cleaning a breeze. Call Bullfrog today for a free quote at 585-737-4553. That's 585-737-4553. Ask about Bullfrog's free window promotion going on right now. At Bullfrog, your pad is our priority.
We are back, and today I'm joined by Bob Gilberry from Kilberry's, or do you call it Kilberry's or Tilbury Feed Service?
Gilberry's Feed Service.
Kilberry's Feed Service, and we are live and having a great discussion regarding alternative heat sources. Stop in today. The friendly folks here at Kilberry Feed Service are here to answer all your questions and help you with all your alternative heating needs, your grilling needs, all your rubs and pellets and all the rest of the stuff. They got a great line of muck. Is that what you carry?
Muck boots.
All muck boots. They got a great line of muck boots here. And canning goods. There's lots of... the store's awesome. You should stop in, worth the trip in, take a look right there in Arkport, conveniently located at 28 Hurlbut Street. Stop in today. Hours. What are the hours, Bob?
Okay, we're 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 Saturday, and we're closed on Sunday and Monday.
Need that weekend.
Yep.
Need that break. So, Bob, let's talk just for 1 second about vented and non-vented, more aesthetic style fireplaces. If somebody's looking for a look, they got a home like myself, and I don't want to burn wood or pellets, but I want to have the look. You guys sell a line of logs. Let's talk about those for just a second.
Okay, yes, we do sell a line of American Hearth log sets, which can be set into a fireplace, and they can be either vented or unvented. There is a little bit of a drawback to unvented stoves. We also do some of the freestanding unvented, but the drawback is that it creates quite a bit of moisture. So if you're going to use a unit like that for more than 2 or 3 hours a day, you might rather consider a vented unit. They're a much nicer unit. Maybe a little bit more money, but you'll be able to get better use out of them.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about something that's hot right now. Let's talk about grilling. The smokers and the grilling. Tell us about your smoker line. Who do you carry? Do you carry more than one line here, or is it really all the same line that you carry?
We actually do carry 2 lines. Our main line is the Traeger line. We've been a Traeger dealer for over 20 years. And we also have all of the accessories that go along with them. But one thing I want to hit on, because you mentioned this when you came in, that you thought we had just what would be called a smoker. But these units are actually a smoker, a grill, or an oven.
Oh,
you can use these just like you would your kitchen stove, only you'll be able to do it outside, and you can get quite a bit better flavor on a piece of meat.
So you do sell, I'm noticing right here, Bob, you sell barbecue pellets, apple flavored. These are all hardwood.
All hardwood, yeah.
Alder, hickory, cherry, maple, mesquite, pecan, oak. All of these pellets here in these grills. I've never really seen one of these grills a whole lot myself, and then it's interesting. All of the flexibility you have with this grill. And one of the questions that I asked Bob is, okay, I go out and I fire up my gas grill, I turn it on, and in about 5 minutes I'm at temperature to start cooking. What about one of these pellet grills?
Okay, one of the things is a little bit of a learning curve with one of these pellet grills. Actually, they won't come up to temperature as fast as a gas stove or a gas grill. But the other thing, on the other hand, is you can leave these things go, and the way they are designed, which I'd invite anybody to come in and take a look, you cannot burn your food. These actually have a grease tray in them that will not allow the grease to drip into your fire, so you get no flare-ups.
Wow, awesome. So that's great. And can I cook a pizza on this?
You sure can. I did one yesterday, and yep, you can do anything that you would do in your oven at home. We've done sweet rolls. We've done
really,
yep, bacon. Bacon turns out excellent on these things.
Now you're talking my language. You start talking bacon and sweet rolls, and Elise gets real happy. So now we're talking.
Yep. One of the things that is really nice about these grills is that we provide all of the maintenance and the warranty work. And these grills have a full 3-year warranty, which not only covers the labor, but it covers the parts. So it's actually zero cost to you for 3 years.
Wow, that is fantastic. Folks, you need to get up here today to Gilberry Feed Service. Check this out. It offers everything your gas grill does and 10 times more. It's just so much. And I know I have friends, Bob, that they grill nonstop, year-round. They're grilling year-round, I'm telling you. And these are some cool stoves he's got here. There's little ones, there's bigger ones. And then over here I'm looking, and we've got all of these rubs. Traeger obviously makes a huge selection of rubs and sauces. We've got one here that's drawing my attention right now called the Bloody Mary. Let's talk about Bloody Mary.
Okay, this Bloody Mary mix that they make can be used either as a marinade or you could mix it with a bit of vodka.
Now, you're sweetening the deal by the minute here, Bob. I'm telling you right now. Hey, folks, it's time to take another quick break. This show goes quick, and we're having a great time up here at Gilberry's today talking to Bob about all of his grilling stuff and all the heating stuff. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to AM 1480 WLEA, and we'll see you in just 1 minute.
At Bullfrog Construction, attention to detail makes the difference. That's why they're quickly becoming the Southern Tier's premier contractor.
We liked them right away. From our initial meeting, they made us feel comfortable and confident. Bullfrog was the right choice. They listened to what we wanted, they have wonderful ideas, and everything you want to happen, they make happen.
Creativity and communication, distinction and detail, excellence and experience. Qualities you'll receive with Bullfrog Construction. Whether building the future or restoring the past, Bullfrog provides you with the value you deserve and professionalism that you expect. Let Bullfrog Construction create your next home and lifestyle renovation. Call today 585-737-4553 or make an appointment to visit the beautiful showroom. That's 585-737-4553. Bullfrog Construction, where they say, let us fix your pad.
Hey, folks, we are back. This is Elise from Bullfrog Construction. We are live today up at Gilberry's Feed Service up in Arkport. They are located at 28 Hurlburt Street. And I'm talking with Bob Gilberry, having a great time. I'm getting hungry just walking around here, looking at all these goodies that Bob has here. And as I mentioned, Bob, you guys have a line of muck. You carry the muck boots, which are a higher quality, nicer boot. It's not some junk. For all the hunt people that like to hunt, I see you've got gardening shoes. You've got all the things that and a quality product.
Yes, we do. We carry the muck boot line, and there is a huge selection. We don't have it all, but we have a good selection of the popular stuff. We also have a catalog. If a customer is interested in a special order, my daughter does special orders periodically. We can special order. Specifically for the hunter, we have 2 or 3 different boots here that really appeal to the hunter, and they are warm. Some of these are rated to 60 below zero.
So, folks, if you're out plowing your driveway or you're out playing with the kids or you want to put a nice boot, now, do you have children's sizes at all in this stuff?
Yes, we do. We have children's sizes.
Okay, so a great Christmas gift, and these boots are going to last. These aren't boots that are going to fall apart.
They are going to last. Now, you mentioned children and you mentioned men, but we also have women's boots.
Yep, I see them there.
Okay,
yep, those are stylish.
Yep, so we got something for everybody.
And what is this shoe here? Primarily, what do they use that? It's a low line, like a rubber outside.
Right.
Got a nice sole on it. What would this be, like a gardening shoe? Or
that's a gardening shoe, or if the snow doesn't get very deep, you can use it to walk the dogs. It's just an all-around.
And it's going to be a warm shoe, lower profile. Folks, you ought to come up and check out this line. It's a high-end line. You contractors out there, get up here to Gilberry's and take a look at what he's got going on here. Bob, the time's going to be out here in just a minute on us, but I want to talk about your services. You also do repair work for people, is that correct?
We do repair work.
Does it got to be something they bought from you, or can you come in and look at somebody else's stuff?
It does not have to be anything that was bought from me. We service all brands, no matter where they were purchased. In fact, we do quite a bit of work on some off-brands that are sold at some of the big box stores because they don't provide any of that service.
What about chimney cleaning?
We do chimney cleaning. We like to do that in the summertime or in the early fall before the snow gets on the roof. But yes, we can clean all types of chimneys.
Yeah, let's not wait until it's too late. I get that in my business. Hey, at least my roof's leaking. Well, it probably should have been replaced a year ago, but we'll take care of it. So, free wood pellet storage, and what about pet food and feed for the animals?
Okay.
Let's walk over to that department over here. We've got some pet food here, and higher quality pet food. It's not full of all the bad stuff that goes into the foods. They've got a higher end pet food. Let's talk about that real quick.
We do. We have a higher end pet food. In fact, we just started taking on a new line here a couple years ago. It's called the Victor line. It's a really good dog food and cat food. One of the things that you'd like to take a look at is just look at their website. If you get on Mid-America Pet Foods, it tells how the company was started. And the other nice thing about this particular food here is there's a good line of different activity dog foods.
So you have something for a puppy all the way to a senior?
Yes.
Okay, so there's something for all dogs. I see the sign here, no corn, wheat, or soy, no byproducts. Hey, you love your pet, you want to keep the vet bills down, you want to give your pet the best life that you can, Tilbury's have got the right food for your animal. Stop up and see them up here today. What about plot foods for deer and for hunters? I see you got a lot of it. You do quite a bit of business with that, Bob?
Yes, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
This is a busy time of the year for these guys that are putting in food plots for deer. We do custom mixes. We have about 15 different seeds back there that we can tailor to your specific need, your specific size food plot, which is a nice deal. It gives the customer a little bit of ability to adjust what he thinks he needs to have for his particular food plot.
You got a little something here for everybody. It's an exciting store, Bob, and it's 3 generations now. Your dad, yourself, and your son. I want to congratulate you on a great business. Folks, if you're considering upgrading or adding an alternative heat source to your home, take the ride up to Arkport. If you're looking for an awesome grill, oven, smoker, get up there to see the folks up at Gilberry's, the feed service, the boots. It's just got everything going on in this place right now. His professionally trained staff is here to help. They have a solution for every home, every budget. The estimates, like I said, they're $50 if you buy something, though. They take it off, so it's literally free. Gilberry's Feed Service, located at 28 Hurlburt Street in Arkport. Call them today, 607-295-7421. You can find them on the web at feedstoreandmore.com. If you have any questions or concerns about our topic of the day, or a concern about something around your home, remodels, repairs, or perhaps building an addition or a home, give us a call at Bullfrog Construction. We'd be glad to assist you in any way we can. Our number, 585-737-4553. And I'd like to thank my very special guest this morning, Bob Gilberry from Tilbury Feed Service, and most importantly, our listeners, for tuning into your home this morning. Bob, thanks a bunch. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and we're more than happy to hop on the radio here with Bullfrog.
Absolutely. You got a great store here. It's been a super 30 minutes. Hopefully we've given you some great tips and advice. Thanks to the staff here at LEA. Brian, thank you. Be sure to join us in a couple weeks here on AM 1480. LEA at 9:30 a.m. We're going to be talking about home security. Big topic, home security. Should be a really interesting show. My name is Elise McCollumn from Bullfrog Construction, your host here on your home. Have a super weekend, and remember, a house is made of bricks and beams, but a home is made of hopes and dreams. Till next time, guys, have a super safe weekend now. Bye-bye.